So friends, in the last video we saw addition rule and multiplication rule on probability. So today we will see Bayes theorem on conditional probability. So this states that let A1, A2 and so on An be a set of exhaustive and mutually exclusive events of the sample space S with probability of Ai is not equal to 0. Here I goes from 1 to n. Probability of all these sets should not be equal to 0 for each I. If A is any other event associated with Ai, set this event A is subset of union of Ai. This given event is subset of or belongs to this union of all these events, that is I goes from 1 to n with the probability of this event is not equal to 0, then probability of Ai given A is equal to probability of Ai into probability of A given Ai divided by summation of probability of Ai into probability of A given Ai. Here I goes from 1 to n. We have to prove this condition. This is our statement of Bayes theorem on conditional probability. This is very important theorem. So let us prove this theorem. So we have here our sample space. S is nothing but what? Our sample space is nothing but what? All possible outcomes of the event. So events are here A1 to An. So our sample space is in terms of A1 union A2 union and so on An. And this event A is subset of S. So from this we can write A is equal to S intersection A. So S is what here? A1 union, A2 union and so on An. So put S as A1 union, A2 union and so on union An, this intersection A. Now using here distributive loss, use distributive loss in RHS of this. So A is equal to, according to distribution law, A intersection A1. So this is A1 intersection A. Next union A2 intersection A. A2 intersection A. This union and so on union. Next An intersection A. So for this we have Ai intersection A for I is equal to 1 to n are mutually exclusive. Since Ai intersection Ai for all I are mutually exclusive, by applying the addition rule of probability, by applying addition rule of probability, we get probability of A is equal to probability of A1 intersection A. According to addition rule, union comes plus probability of A2 intersection A plus and so on plus probability of An intersection A. So this is by addition rule of probability. Next to this we apply multiplication rule. Now applying multiplication rule on RHS of this equation. So we will get this probability of A as it is. By multiplication rule, this term can be written as probability of A1 into probability of A given A1 plus similarly probability of A2 into probability of A given A2 and so on For this term also, probability of an into probability of a given an. Now probability of a is equal to, so this can be written as summation probability of ai here into probability of a given ai. I varies from what? 1 to n. So I varies from 1 to n. Take this as equation 1. Now by conditional probability of the conditional probability of ai for any I, for all I given a, by the definition of conditional probability of I given a is defined by, how you define here? ai given a is equal to, by the definition, probability of ai intersection a divided by probability of a. Now by multiplication rule, this can be written as probability of ai into probability of a given ai divided by probability of a as it is. Now using equation 1 in RHS of this, that is probability of ai by a as it is equal to, now using this equation 1 in the RHS of denominator, this we will get numerator as it is, probability of ai into probability of a given ai divided by probability of a can be written as summation I goes from 1 to n probability of ai into probability of a given ai. So this is our required condition what we have to prove. This is our Bayes theorem. This proves Bayes theorem for conditional probability. This is very very important theorem. Now we have some results on note here. Probability of empty set is always be equal to 0. Here pi is nothing but empty set. And probability of complement of A. Suppose A is any event or set, then A bar is denoted as a complement of this set. That is, we write A is nothing but 1 minus A bar, that is complement of A. Then probability of complement set A is given as 1 minus probability of A. Here A bar is complement of this set. These are very important note. So let us solve some examples here. So I take an example here. If A and B are events with, they gave some values here, probability of A union B is equal to 7 by 8, probability of A intersection B is equal to 1 by 4, and probability of complement of A is equal to 5 by 8. They asked to find probability of A, probability of B, and probability of A intersection B bar. Now they gave some values here. A and B are two events here. Here they gave probability of A union B, probability of A intersection B, probability of complement of A they gave. So using these values we have to find probability of A, probability of B, and probability of A intersection B bar. Now as we know that probability by our this result, probability of complement of A can be written as 1 minus probability of A. So probability of complement of A, what we have here value 5 by 8 is equal to 1 minus probability of A. We don't know, that we have to find. So send this probability of A this side. So we will get probability of A is equal to 1 minus 5 by 8, which is equal to 3 by 8. This is our probability of A. Next, using this I will find, now we know the result, probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. This is our one of the result. Now we know probability of A union B, that is 7 by 8. Put the value here. Now probability of A, what we got here? 3 by 8. Plus probability of B, we have to find. Minus probability of A intersection B is 1 by 4. 1 by 4. Now send all these values this side. So we will get probability of B is equal to 7 by 8 minus 3 by 8 plus. If I send this term that side, then it becomes plus 1 by 4. By simplification, what we will get here? 3 by 4. This is our probability of B. Next, what we left? We have to find probability of A intersection B bar. So, probability of A intersection B bar can be written as probability of A minus probability of A intersection B bar. And probability of A bar intersection B can be written as probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. These are the two results. By using this result, we have to find value of probability of A intersection B bar. Now we know that probability of A is nothing but what we got here, 3 by 8 minus probability of A intersection B is 1 by 4. Now by simplification we will get 1 by 8. So like this we have to find values. Next we will solve another example. Before solving examples, let us see some laws on set operations. So A union B is always be equal to B union A. Similarly, A intersection B is always be equal to B intersection A. This is commutative law. Next, A union B union C is equal to A union B union C. Similarly, for intersection A intersection B intersection C is can be written as A intersection B, this intersection C. These are associative laws. Similarly, A union B intersection C can be written as A union B intersection A union C. For intersection also, A intersection B union C can be written as A intersection B, this union here A intersection C. These are distributive laws. And A union B whole bar, that is complement of A union B, can be written as A bar intersection B bar. Check here. Similarly, A intersection B, its complement can be written as complement of A union complement of B. This is De Morgan's laws. And A minus B can be written as A intersection B bar. Complement of A, its complement is always the same set A. Now let us solve another example here. If probability of A and B are two events, probability of A is equal to 1 by 2, probability of A union B is equal to 3 by 4, probability of B complement is equal to 5 by 8. Find probability of A intersection B, probability of A bar intersection B bar, probability of A bar union B bar, probability of A bar intersection B. By using these three values, we have to find all these conditions. Now first we find probability of B. So probability of B can be written as 1 minus probability of B bar. So 1 minus probability of B bar is nothing but here 5 by 8. So this is 3 by 8. Probability of B is 3 by 8. Now we know that A probability of A union B can be written as probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Probability of A union B is what here? 3 by 4. Now what is probability of A? 1 by 2 plus probability B is what we got here? 3 by 8 minus probability of A intersection B. I want this, take this to left and send this 3 by 4 to the right. So we will get probability of A intersection B is equal to 1 by 2 plus 3 by 8 minus 3 by 4. While simplification we will get 1 by 8. This is our probability of A intersection B. Next we have to find probability of A complement intersection B complement. As we saw, A union B whole bar can be written as A bar intersection B bar. So this is our De Morgan's law. So probability of A union B whole bar is equal to probability of A bar intersection B bar. Now I want this term. Okay, so first for this I find probability of complement of A, which is 1 minus probability of A. So 1 minus, what is the probability of A? 1 by 2, which is also 1 by 2. Probability of A complement is 1 by 2. Now as probability of A complement is 1 minus probability of A, I can write probability of A union B complement. In place of A, what we have? A union B, its complement can be written as 1 minus probability of A, that is A union B. So I write this as 1 minus, what is probability of A union B? 3 by 4. So this is 1 by 4. So this is 1 by 4. So by this probability of A intersection B bar is 1 by 4 because value of this is 1 by 4. Next what we left? This one. Similarly this one we have to find. Now A intersection B whole bar can be written as A bar union B bar. This is also De Morgan's law. The probability of A intersection B whole bar can be written as probability of A bar union B bar. Now we have to find value of this. Now this can be written as 1 minus probability of A intersection B, like this. So this is equal to probability of A bar union B bar. 1 minus, what is the probability of A intersection B? What we got here? 1 by 8 is equal to probability of A intersection union B. The probability of A bar union B bar is equal to 1 minus 1 by 8 is 7 by 8. What we left? This one. Now probability of A bar union B can be written as I shown in last example, probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. What is our probability of B? What we found here? 3 by 8. So this is 3 by 8 minus, again probability of A intersection B, what we got here? 1 by 8. By simplification, this is 2 by 8, which is 1 by 4. This is our required answer. Like this we have to find values by using given some conditions.